Hello, hi students. I am your Badachi sir. Now I am going to discuss 3 mark questions on the lesson the 3 questions. Are you ready? Yes. The very first question, why did the king go to the hermit to get the answers to the 3 questions? ರಾಜ ತನ್ನ 3 ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಉತ್ತರವನ್ನು ಪಡೆಯಲು ಸನ್ಯಾಸಿಯ ಹತ್ತಿರ ಏಕೆ ಹೋದನು? Right? This is the question. And you have to write the answer for this question for how many marks? For 3 marks. 3 ಅಂಕದ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ. Okay. The first sentence. The king, K-I-N-G, the king believed, B-E-L-I-E-V-E-D. The king believed that if he knew the answers, to the 3 questions, Q-U-E-S-T-I-O-N-S, to the 3 questions, he would never fail. He would never fail in anything he undertook. Undertake means ಕೈಗೆತ್ತಿಕೊಳ್ಳು. Undertook past form is undertook. Past participle form undertaken. Take, takes, taking, took, taken. ಅದರ ಹಿಂದೆ undertake ಅಂದರೆ ಕೈಗೆತ್ತಿಕೊಳ್ಳು. He wanted to be a successful and wise ruler. Full stop. He made, M-A-D-E, he made a proclamation, P-R-O-C-L-A-M-A-T-I-O-N, proclamation, ಘೋಷಣೆ. ಆತ ಘೋಷಣೆ ಮಾಡಿದ. He made a proclamation, T-H-R-O-U-G-H-O-U-T, throughout means ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ, throughout his kingdom, throughout his kingdom. Okay. Next, he promised, P-R-O-M-I-S-E-D, he promised a great reward, G-R-E-A-T, great reward, R-E-W-A-R-D, reward means ಬಹುಮಾನ, understand, prize, to anyone who could answer, C-O-U-L-D, who could answer his questions, Q-U-E-S-T-I-O-N-S, who could answer his questions. Okay. Many wise men came. Many wise men came. But they all gave different answers. different answers. Okay, this much you have to write. The king believed that if he knew the answers to the three questions, he would never fail in anything he undertook. He wanted to be a successful and wise ruler. He made a proclamation throughout his kingdom. He promised a great reward to anyone who could answer his questions. Many wise men came, but they all gave different answers. Is it clear? This is the answer for the first question. Taken? Yes. Let's move to the next question. The second question. How did the hermit answer the question? Answer the king. How did the hermit answer the king? ಸನ್ಯಾಸಿ ರಾಜನಿಗೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಉತ್ತರಿಸಿದ? ಸನ್ಯಾಸಿಯು ರಾಜನಿಗೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಉತ್ತರಿಸಿದ? ಆನ್ಸರ್. The king did not speak. The king did not speak directly. The king did not speak directly. To answer, the king ಬರಿಬೇಕು, hermit ಬರಿಬೇಕು ಇಲ್ಲಿ. The hermit, you know? Yes, the hermit. The hermit did not speak. The hermit did not speak directly to answer the king's questions. First sentence. ಸನ್ಯಾಸಿಯು ರಾಜನ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಉತ್ತರಿಸಲು ಮಾತನಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ. The king did not speak directly to answer the king's questions. He listened. Listened. He listened quietly. He listened quietly and continued. Continued. Continued digging. Digging. Digging the ground. Digging the ground. Full stop. He continued digging the ground. Understand? The king repeated. R-E-P-E-A-T. The king repeated his questions. The king repeated his questions. The king repeated his questions. But the hermit did not respond. He did not respond. He did not respond. Okay? He grew. He grew. He grew. He grew tired. He grew tired. He grew tired. And he grew tired. Seemed weak. He grew tired and seemed weak. He grew tired. Seemed weak. He grew tired and seemed weak. Understand? The king thought. T-H-O-U-G-S-T. The king thought The hermit needed some help. The hermit needed some help. The king then decided to assist him by digging. Okay, how did the hermit answer the king? The hermit did not speak directly to answer the king's questions. He listened quietly and continued digging the ground. The king repeated his questions, but the hermit did not respond. He grew tired and seemed weak. The king thought the hermit needed some help. The king then decided to assist him by digging. This is the answer for second question. Any doubt here? Yes. Let's go to the third question. It carries 3 marks. How did the king treat the wounded man? How did the king treat? Treat means upacharisu. Wounded man, ಗಾಯಗೊಂಡ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ. ಗಾಯಗೊಂಡ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗೆ ರಾಜ ಹೇಗೆ ಉಪಚರಿಸಿದನು? It carries 3 marks. Understand? 4 to 5 sentences we have to write. Okay. You know that the wounded man came running towards the hermit's hut. Is it clear? First sentence. The wounded man. WOUNDED. The wounded man came running. RUNNING. Came running. How? ಯಾವುದ್ರ ಕಡೆ ಬಂದ? Towards the hermit's hut. Hermit's hut. Full stop. He was bleeding heavily. He was bleeding heavily from the wound in his stomach. ಹೊಟ್ಟೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಗಾಯ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಆ ಗಾಯದಿಂದ ಭಯಂಕರ ರಕ್ತ ಸೋರ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಓಕೆ, he was bleeding heavily. BLEEDING. He was bleeding heavily from the wound. ಎಲ್ಲಾಗಿತ್ತು wound? In his stomach. ತನ್ನ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆಯಲ್ಲಿ. STOMACH. In his stomach. ಓಕೆ, ರಾಜ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ? The king cleaned the. ರಾಜ ಏನನ್ನು ಸ್ವಚ್ಛ ಮಾಡಿದ? The king cleaned the wound carefully. 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 And bandaged the wound. Bandaged the wound. ಗಾಯಕ್ಕೆ ಪಟ್ಟಿ ಕಟ್ಟಿದನು. ರೈಟ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, when the blood kept flowing. When the blood BLOOD. When the blood ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ರಿ? When the blood BLOOD. When the blood kept flowing. When the blood kept flowing, the king, Raja, the king rebandaged, REBANDA, rebandaged the wound, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ until it stopped, STOPPED, until it stopped bleeding, until it stopped bleeding. Is it clear? This much you have to answer, right? What's the first sentence? The wounded man came running towards the hermit's hut. He was bleeding heavily from the wound in his stomach. The king cleaned the wound carefully and bandaged, BANDA, and bandaged the wound. When the blood kept flowing, the king rebandaged the wound until it stopped bleeding. Is it clear? Bandaged, BANDAGED. Bandage andre ಏನ್ರಿ? ಪಟ್ಟಿ ಕಟ್ಟು. Bandage means ಪಟ್ಟಿ ಕಟ್ಟು. Alright? He bandaged the wound. When the blood kept flowing, the king rebandaged, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಮ ಇಡಬೇಕು, flowing, the king rebandaged the wound until it stopped bleeding. Any doubt here? Are you sure? Okay students, with this I would like to wind up today's video. See you all with one more interesting video next time. Till then, bye.